What celebrity would you marry if they asked you to without any date prior? Paul Bettany seems to be a valid choice considering he is married to Jennifer Connelly for 18 years. Without being a couple prior to proposal. Matt Berry. Edit. Wow. What an overwhelmingly huge response. It seems Mr. Berry could have a cult-sized harem if he so wished. Thank you for all these awards. I'm very excited about having become Cthulhu with a badass sword. Hugh Jackman. He just seems like a really sweet man. And very easy on the eyes. Isla Fisher. Sorry Borat, I taka your wife. The richest oldest one. Scrooge McDuck. What do people need to stop romanticizing? Drug lords. Celebrities, being famous. Sleep deprivation, overworking yourself. Self-harm. It's seriously fucked up and there are people with a serious issue. Self-harm is not cute or quirky or aesthetic. Depression. People dropping all their own goals and interests for someone else. Yes. The plot of standard rom-com. What do you genuinely think will happen in the USA if Roe v. Wade is overturned? It'll go to the states. And then we can start having this argument all over again 50 times over. It will affect poor people. The most middle-class people will still be able to other states. Perhaps condom sales will skyrocket. The return of unwanted children and subsequent explosion of crime 16 to 20 years later. A lot of preventable death, mutilation of young fertile women without the means to travel to a blue state for an abortion. Also, a black market for abortion pills will probably spring up very quickly. There were studies. https://wiki/legalized_abortion_and_crime_effect. Correlating the effect of Roe v. Wade on crime rates. Some people think it was the single greatest factor in decreasing the crime rate through the past decades. Making abortion illegal puts all kinds of stress on society by forcing the mothers who are unprepared or too young into a life of poverty. All for the sake of puritanical self-righteousness for people who carry none of the burden. Nothing will change for people who can afford to travel to states, countries where it is legal. Business as usual. But for those that can't. More poverty. More unwanted kids who grow up in poverty and possibly abused and neglected. What is the most aesthetically pleasing movie you've ever seen? The Good, the Bad and the Ugly is a strangely beautiful movie. Hero, with Jet Li is one that comes to mind. Edit. To whomever gave me a gold award. Thank you. The Fall was gorgeous. Howl's Moving Castle. Especially the garden scene. Annihilation is very unsettlingly pretty. What Dreams May Come. People with ADD, ADHD. What are your biggest problems related to ADD, ADHD? Constant internal monologue interrupts studying, watching TV, and even playing games. Holding patterns. For example, if I work at 12:30, I can't do anything for the day until I go to work. I have to wait to go to work. Medication has helped that, but sometimes I slip back into a holding pattern and do absolutely nothing until it's time to leave. Time. It's weird. Telling me about an appointment in 2 days is meaningless. It's not today. So it might as well be 2 years from now. Also paralysis. If plans suddenly change, I can't do anything. I can physically do nothing until the new plan is completed. Life is bloody hard on so many levels. The crazy ideas that go nowhere. The buying into ideas and hobbies you drop instantly. The sky-high highs and lows of relationships burn most normal people out. The inability not to be reactive to situations and the emotions that come with it is a constant problem. Especially as a guy. Most people take for granted planning and executive functions, but that's broken with ADHD, so constantly forgetting and putting off, or just blind to doing the things that are important short, medium and long term. I know what I need to do but just can't, so it's chaos and deadline chasing all the time. Then the F**k at risk taking that other just think you're crazy, and the ADHD brain thinks it's great fun. It's great in your teens and 20s if it doesn't kill you. But catastrophic as you get older. Anybody else with ADHD ever have that feeling where there is so much to but you can't bring yourself to do anything, like you just sit around thinking about how much shit you have to do? Watching TV. I start a new movie? 5 minutes and I am already on my phone. New TV series? After 10 minutes I'm already bored and have to stop it. It's very annoying because I'm curious what is happening next, but I can't focus enough. What doesn't contribute to society? Phone calls telling me my car's extended warranty is expiring. Celebrity news. Scammers, scalperbits, and Kardashians. People who take their fandom too seriously. Most influencers.
Subscribe, my brothers.